Hi. Here in this demonstration I'm going to show you how I use the SHD2 turnout signal decoders from Team Digital. This system is a DCC system, and it's independent of the tracks. It's not connected to the track DCC bus, and also the command station. It can run independently. You can have no DCC system for your locomotives. You can be running a DC system. This is independent, and it doesn't require a computer to turn, like JMRI, to be running some kind of script to tell the signals what to do. All the information from the signals, the turnouts, and the block detectors go to what they call a CSCe board, and with software you put in the logic on that board to tell it what lights will turn which colors depending on circumstances of, in the case of block detection, turnout location, or the other lights that are on the, whatever color the other lights are on preceding it, or in front or behind. I'm going to simulate the block occupancy with a wet finger across the track. So what you see here now is, in this case here I have two heads, signal mast, and the top is green, and the top is for the top head is for the main track, and then the bottom head is for any diverging track. So what happens in this case, the top head is for this track here that goes straight through across into these yards back here. There's another head here for the other direction, which is going this way, and in this case now those two heads are red. You probably can't see it from your side. These two heads are red. And then this head, the top one is for the main, again the main, which is this center track here. The bottom one is for the diverging track, which in this case it's this siding here, and this little siding on the edge here has no light. So now, as we can see, is the way it's set is that the train will come straight through all the way there. So if I put a wet finger in this block, see that top head will turn red. I take unoccupied the block, it turns green. If I switch to the diverging route, in this case it's my route 87, and I hit enter, all the routes, all the turnouts will switch for route 87 to bring the train to this location here. And now what happens is the head for the main line is red because the train is no longer there, and it's set to this route over here, the siding. So the bottom head says it's green, and if I occupy that block with a wet finger, it goes to red. And you might notice that the preceding block, which is this head over here, it's also the top head for the main line, it turns to yellow because that one is red. I release the block, it turns to green. If, let's say, I'll go back to the first block, I'll make it occupied, and then I'll switch to that route, which in this case it's 86. It switches and it sees that it's occupied, so it keeps it red. I release, it goes to green. The other route I'm going to take is this route. Let me see. Route 94, which is coming on this main track here. This is the main track, and it's switching to go up and take this route. So since that's considered the diverging route, it's the bottom light. So the top head, which was this one, it's no longer on, it's red. The bottom one is diverging, which is this one, so now the train is going there. Okay. I occupy that block. Let me see if I occupy this block, or it's probably the head above. 85. Let's see. Now it's difficult for you to see, but I've taken this route here, so the train will continue along here. I've selected this route. It's this head for this direction. It's hard for you to see, but the top head is red, the bottom head is green, which is, again, this is considered the diverging route, so it's the lower head. It's green. If I put my finger on it, the light Trust me, the light turned red. If I select the route 95, I think it's 95. Oh, no, it's 94. Okay, I've occupied that track. So in this case, again, it becomes this head that's right here. The top head is green because the locomotive, the train will be coming across here onto the main road. I occupy this track. That head becomes red. The top head is red. I release it. That top head just switched to green. So as you can see, all this logic is going on because of what's programmed into the CSCe board, and it has nothing to do, it's not connected to the command station is not controlling the lights, and neither is a PC. So and also I can show you here. Let me go back to Route 86. And now what I'm going to actually do is go to the other block, the end of the block of 86 down here, and occupy that block. And if I occupy that block, that guy should go yellow. It's hard for me to see now, but hopefully he went yellow. And if I go to 87, and I go to the block ahead, I cover him, he should be going to yellow. So that's how that works. Thanks for listening.